Hello, and thank you for joining us. This video is designed to help you, as parents and guardians, better understand the ATAR, what it is, how it works, and how it impacts your child's senior schooling and future opportunities. Our goal is to provide clarity, answer your questions, and ensure you feel confident in supporting your child through this important stage. The ATAR, or Australian Tertiary Admission Rank, is a number between 0 and 99.95 that indicates a student's position relative to all other students in their age group. It's used primarily to rank students for university admission. It is not a mark out of 100, but rather a percentile rank. For example, an ATAR of 80.00 means a student performed better than 80% of their age cohort. Not all students receive an ATAR. It is only awarded to students who complete a minimum number of general subjects or a combination of general and applied subjects with additional requirements. It is intended for students planning to apply for university. Those who pursue other pathways, such as vocational education and training (VET), will graduate with a QCE, Queensland Certificate of Education, but not necessarily an ATAR. The ATAR is calculated based on a student's best 5 general subjects, or 4 general subjects plus 1 applied subject or VET, qualification at Certificate 3 level or above. The process also includes scaling, where subject results are adjusted to account for differences in subject difficulty and cohort strength. This ensures fairness, so that all subjects are treated equally in the ATAR calculation. Now let's take a closer look at what actually goes into calculating the ATAR. Firstly, internal assessments make up 75% of a student's final subject result. These are school-based tasks such as assignments, projects, and in-class exams that are moderated to ensure consistency across schools. Secondly, external exams account for the remaining 25%. These are set and marked externally by the Queensland Curriculum and Assessment Authority and are completed at the end of Year 12. Both internal and external components are combined to generate a final subject score, which then feeds into the ATAR calculation. Finally, we have subject scaling, which means different subjects are weighted depending on the academic strength of the group taking them. This ensures fairness between students taking different subject combinations. For instance, results in physics may be scaled differently than those in drama, not because one subject is better than the other, but due to differences in the performance of the entire group of students taking those subjects. Together, these 3 components, internal assessment, external exams, and scaling, form the foundation of the ATAR ranking system. Scaling often causes confusion. It's important to understand that it doesn't punish students for choosing easier subjects, rather, it adjusts subject scores based on the average strength of the cohort completing them. This way, 2 students with the same performance level in different subjects are compared fairly. This is why it's important to choose subjects based on your child's strengths and interests, not just perceived scaling advantages. Now let's take a moment to clarify the difference between 2 important terms you may hear, ATAR and QCE. The QCE, or Queensland Certificate of Education, is awarded to students who meet the required standards and complete a set amount of learning in years 11 and 12. It's essentially the school graduation certificate that confirms a student has successfully completed senior schooling in Queensland. The ATAR, on the other hand, is a ranking used purely for university admission. It's a number that compares a student's academic performance to their peers across the state. Not every student who completes their QCE will receive an ATAR, as it depends on the subjects they choose and whether they are aiming for tertiary study. So, in simple terms, QCE equals graduation certificate. ATAR equals university ranking. It's also important to know that some students may graduate with a QCE but not receive an ATAR, especially if they're pursuing vocational or non-university pathways. Similarly, students in some alternate programs may receive an ATAR without meeting QCE requirements, though this is less common. Understanding this distinction can help you and your child make informed decisions about subject selection and future goals. Supporting your child during their ATAR journey can make a significant difference, not just in their academic outcomes, but in their overall well-being. As parents and guardians, one of the most effective things you can do is help your child develop strong time management and study planning skills. Encourage them to use planners or digital calendars to keep track of their assignments, assessment deadlines, and exam preparation. Next, it's important to create a positive and structured home learning environment. This means setting up a quiet, distraction-free space for study, being available for encouragement, and showing interest in their progress. We also recommend that parents stay informed about assessment schedules. Schools provide term planners and assessment overviews. Familiarize yourself with these, so you can help your child prepare and avoid last-minute stress. Lastly, and most importantly, remember that this is a stressful time for many students. Support their well-being by promoting a healthy balance, encourage breaks, regular sleep, physical activity, and open conversations. Be a sounding board when things get tough. Academic success is important, but your child's confidence, motivation, and mental health matter even more. When they feel supported, they're more likely to thrive. While the ATAR is the most commonly known path to university, it's important to remember that it's not the only one. Many students take alternative pathways that better suit their learning style, interests, or future career goals, and still go on to pursue higher education successfully. Some students choose to complete Certificate 3 or 4 qualifications, or even a diploma, through vocational education providers. These qualifications can be used to gain entry into many university degrees, especially when combined with good performance and relevant experience. Another option is bridging courses. These are short preparatory courses offered by universities to help students meet entry requirements, especially in subjects like maths, English, or science. TAFE to university articulation pathways are also popular. In this case, students begin their studies at TAFE and, after completing a relevant diploma, transition into a related university degree, often with credits already earned. And finally, some universities offer direct entry programs, often based on interviews, portfolios, or work experience rather than ATAR scores. The most important message here is this: students are not limited by their ATAR result. Whether they take a traditional academic route or an alternative vocational one, there are multiple ways to reach their goals. As we wrap up this presentation, we want to leave you with a few final tips as you support your child through their ATAR journey. Firstly, it's important to remember that ATAR is just one pathway. It's not the only measure of your child's abilities, potential, or future success. Every student learns and grows differently, and many find success through alternative pathways. Secondly, start the conversation early. Ask your child about their interests, strengths, and potential career ideas. These early discussions can help shape subject choices and goal setting from year 10 onward. Also, maintain open communication with your child's school, particularly with their teachers and career advisors. They can offer valuable insight into your child's progress and the options available to them. Finally, focus on encouraging balance. Yes, academic success is important, but so is well-being. Support your child in managing their stress, prioritizing their health, and staying motivated through challenges. Your involvement and support can make a world of difference. Thank you for being a partner in your child's learning journey. We hope this session has clarified the essentials of ATAR. Thank you for your time and commitment to supporting your child's education. Together, we can help them succeed with confidence and clarity. Should you have any questions, feel free to contact us.